Good morning, everybody. This could be the best day or the worst day of your life. Everybody knows who I am. I'm the man from Mississippi. You know, a long time ago, but I looked in the mirror some time ago and I saw something really frightening. I saw myself. I thought, geez, what's happened? You know, it's been 21 years since I landed at LAX. For those who know, it's Los Angeles with a suitcase and a smile. Yeah, I've lost a little fluff up top, a little skinny and mashed up in the face, but I've gone through a metamorphosis. I've changed. But it didn't take long before the acronyms, not the acronyms, but the culture of America to be really embedded and to change, to see what was going on. I remember once right in the beginning, and I was really dying of thirst, and I was walking down, I think it was Century Boulevard, and I was really dying of thirst, and I went into a Taco Bell. And I said to the guy, he said, "What do you want?" And I said, I'll take a drink." He said, "Sure." He said, "What size?" "Small." Conservative me, you know. So he rolls back with a drink this size. I said, "A small." He said, "That is a small." So that was my first introduction to consumption in America. But the reality is, I've gone from this to this. Hey. So I got to dump the crocodile thing, you know. It's kind of old. But that's the situation. You know, at times in our life we do some crazy stuff, but it wasn't something I did overnight. As you know, I think I did a speech on that. It took me a long time before I made that call to come here. It's not something you do in 37 minutes. But the thing is, the other thing I discovered was really incredible is that I saw when I first got here, I saw all these people running around with a bottle of water in their hand. I said, what's going on? Is the water contaminated here, or is it shut down the water supply? I started to get really worried that there's a major issue with the water supply. But it didn't take long before the America started to get to me. Because soon after that, I migrated, I can't use that word, politically incorrect. I gravitated to the love of my life. Yeah, love of my life. Coffee! Starbucks! Now, God help me, I can't go anywhere without a coffee or a bottle of water in my hand. Everywhere I go, probably in a state of third world rationing. It's just nuts. But now I'm buying things. Not because I need them, because I want them. And I want them now. What's wrong with that? And the other thing I learned really quick was to tell everybody, have a nice day. Sometimes on the contrary, I'd like to tell people the opposite. But the other thing I found out when I got here was that everybody loves each other. You know, love you, love you, love you, love you, how cute, love you. And I thought, what sort of society is this? They're all incestuous. This is really sick. And then there was a group of people who were in an area where they were having meetings, and there was a lady up front doing a dissertation in front of a whole bunch of other ladies and a couple of guys. And she kept calling these people, hey guys, guys. And I'm thinking, well, hang on, what's this, a single gender society or something? I'm thinking there's something I'm missing here. Sorry, Eddie, I'm just fooling around. I lost my way, so I'll give these people a story. But I want to tell you about a really interesting story that happened. Does everybody know Kinko's? Yeah. The print shop. Well, I was in LA and I'm doing a thing, whatever it is, in LA, in Kinko's store. And as everybody knows that in every other country around the world, the way to remove a pencil mark or something on a drawing or something is to use a rubber. Well, that's what you do. So here I am in Kinko's, and my mate's about 3 tables down. I said, "Hey, Rich, can you throw over the rubber?" I've never in my life seen a whole store stop and look towards me. And I thought, what's wrong with these people? Haven't I heard someone with a different accent? Hello, good morning. But then I got to watch the news, and this is a real trippy, because this is really, really different than the culture from America to any other country. I watch the news, and every couple of minutes there's a drug ads. Come on. You know, this will fix your bad knees, this will fix your guts, this will fix something. You know, but the caveat is that if you eat too much or drink too much, you'll die. I'm thinking, geez, we're such a sick culture here that we have to put up with that? And then came all the issues with the acronyms, and that was a whole different game. I don't know, but everything's abbreviated in America. And I really had a hard time getting around that because I couldn't understand all the acronyms, so I was always way behind the 8 ball, trying to figure out what people were saying or what it meant. But I got a couple of ones that are really cool. And it says here, the NTSB quoted the RFS that the CHP had located a UEFA with 2 PMUs. What the hell is that? I found out it simply means there was a plane crash and 2 people were messed up. Now, I don't know which is bad or which is worse, but that's kind of colourful. And right now with the situation that's going on in Washington, what's the difference? I couldn't help but pick up on a couple of really cool ones. There's one there called SCOTUS on the way to see POTUS and FLOTUS deliver SOTUS with a QPQ. Well, I don't know what you guys think, but that's too much for me. I had to look it up in the dictionary. It took 30 minutes. But basically it means the big chief and others are going to the State of the Union with a quid pro quo. I can't even get it. Oh, no. But driving in California, has anybody been driving a lot in California? Right, you know it's nuts. It's just crazy. I mean, everybody's jammed in there, all going to the same place at the same time. Well, that's what it seems. Now here I am, learning the new deal. I'm driving down the street there with a cell phone in one hand, a pen in the other, a notepad on my knees, and I'm steering with my bum, and maybe a parking pass in my teeth. So it really is amazing thing to be able to experience. But now I'm quite comfortable making turns without giving a signal. But that's what we do here. This is the way it is. And when I'm cruising, taking my time down the freeway, the highway, I always go in the slow lane. That's the one on far left. That's what we do here. And you know, in the